Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Mame Olympics edition. The date is February 7th, 2022, and the Winter Olympics of 2022 are underway. So, regular viewer Andy suggested, what about playing some Olympic games such as the Epyx Classic Winter Games? And you know, long story short, here I am. I'm going to play that for you guys today and for myself too, because I'm selfish as well. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. Winter Games is the main game I want to play. I'll probably spend the most time on that. But, I try to make the stream about 2 hours in length. Therefore, there may be time for other Olympic style games as well. I will most likely stick to or focus mostly on the ones from Epyx. Epyx is, by the way, that company that made all these games, the games, Summer Games 2, Winter Games, World Games, California Games. They're also known for the Temple of Apshai games. I think they published Rogue first of all. They did not develop Rogue, but I think they were the initial publishers of Rogue, which spawned the entire roguelike genre, which is huge these days. What else did Epyx do? Jumpman and Jumpman Jr. Um, Probably a whole bunch of other stuff, but we're going to focus mostly on their games. These are the games that everyone seems to know and love. You talk about some 80s computer games, mostly Commodore 64, but sometimes in other contexts as well. But you ask somebody what was their favorite Commodore 64 game, assuming they had the machine. And almost everybody says, "Oh, I love summer games." And they usually like the other games as well. But summer games seems to be the one that's mostly cited. But we're going to start off with some winter games. Let me scroll through my impossibly large list of Commodore games and find winter games. And here we are. It's from 1985, as you can see. Now I have the overhead camera view going on, so if you want to see me mashing on buttons and hurting myself, here it is. All right, here's our title screen. I haven't seen this in a long time. By the way, I think I played Summer Games 1 and or 2 relatively recently on Monday May. Winter Games, it's been decades. So here we are. My action graphics. Did that mean that was the cracker, or that was that the dev team and Epyx published it? I don't know the answer. So down at the bottom we have the scrolling caption. It's probably a cracker group message, right? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know what it's talking about. Something about a lethal weapon after 12 midnight. Anyway, let's begin. I thought I would start by first let's respectfully enjoy the opening ceremonies. Apparently that middle flag, that's the flag of surrender, perhaps. No, it does have red stripes on the top and bottom. So this game and the other game, strangely, kind of used only a really small part of the window relative to the whole screen. Now you see all that light gray area. That's what the Commodore is capable of showing, but you can see Winter Games is only occupying a little bit of that. So I think I will expand my window somewhat. Let's see if I can do that. Hopefully it doesn't like change, like some events are using more or less. I'm not really sure though. But I'm going to take it easy at first and just go through maybe some events using the practice mode, which just lets you kind of play freely. And also I have the manual that I'm going to refer to so we can learn how to play each one. Now, this is one unfortunate thing is this game uses 2 discs, so we have to kind of painfully switch through the discs like so. But the first time we go to a path, it'll stick it in memory. It'll remember where we were essentially. We have to go to my Home Pi, RetroPie, ROM C64, and find disk. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, let's try this again. Find Winter Games Disk 2 or Disk B. Here it is. And that'll be a little less painful going forward. All right, here we are. By the way, I like to chat with you, so if you're watching, please chat with me and I'll say hi. You can suggest, events or even entire games, whatever you want to say. But let's start with see the world records. These came with my ROM. I don't know who these people are. It could be the built-in world records that come with the game if you buy it, but I'm thinking not, because I don't think Hot Dog or Perfect 10 would be built into the game. That's like impossible to break. You can only tie it. Da, 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 da. By the way, I'm looking at my volume levels. Let me know if you want the game to be lower or my voice to be lower. I think the game just needs to be a little lower, but I think I got it in pretty good shape now. So let's start with practicing. We're going to start with Hot Dog. And before I begin, though, I'm going to pull up the manual. So this is what it looks like. You're just doing this little, you have this little slope and you jump off and you do tricks in the air. And that is Hot Dog. So here's our manual. Let's see how Hot Dog works. They have the events organized. I don't know what the order is. It's not the same order as the game, though. Here we go. Hot Dog aerial, as you can see. The demonstration sport. This demonstration sport tests your guts, grace, and precision on skis. Strive for a performance of athletic artistry as you flip through the air in a dazzling series of daredevil moves. You push the fire button to start, and then, while you're in the air, you can move one of 6 directions. You have Daffy, backflip, mule kick, back scratch. Oh, I could use a good back scratch. Forward flip, and swan. Is that it? To do one movement after another, move the joystick when the Hot Dog skier is mid-air. Timing is crucial. To get out of a move or begin another move, push the joystick to center land position. Let me see a second. I'm going to try to adjust this window size a little bit better so you can read along with me. Hopefully that's pretty good now. This is on archive.org, by the way, the manual. To get out of a move or begin another move, push the joystick to the center land position. So you just let go of the stick essentially to get out of the move and straighten out, I guess. I used to think it was you would press up. But maybe just because up is mapped to no move that it would seem like that. So you can see down here they got basically it's every direction in the 8-way, on the 8-way stick except up and down. Hold each movement except the flips until you choose a different move. What does that mean? Hold each movement. Okay, I guess it's just saying you can hold it as long as you want, except for the flips, and maybe only do one flip, and then you're done. Don't know exactly. Go into the landing position before you hit the ground or you'll fail. The score is based on both style and difficulty and is displayed after you land. The maximum is 10 points. Now, this is actually interesting for me to read the rules because I never had the rules for any of these games back in the day. You can guess why. I won't explicitly say why. Difficulty is judged by the number of different maneuvers performed in midair. Any combination of movements can be mixed together for a total maximum score of 10 points. Combinations of different movements count for the most points. Points will be deducted for awkward movements. Watch your landing. If you fail, you won't receive a score. It looks like if I do a stunt and a flip or 2 different flips, I can get a 10. But I lose 1.4 points for each awkward movement. Okay. Alright, let's turn off the menu. Okay. Not sure what I want to do here, actually. I guess let's just go with it. See what happens. We're just practicing, right? So here we go. We're going to hit the right direction and do a flip and straighten out. Yay! So that was worth... Okay, that's a good score for, not playing the game in 3 decades. It's not a 10, obviously. And it didn't do anything amazing. All I did was push the right direction and then let go. But I can try the same thing, but try to get 2 flips in there. So I could try right for a forward flip and then switch to a back flip. Is that even physically possible in the real world? I don't know. Let's try it. Nope. Well, that didn't work. And you can see my legs are sticking out. I am buried head first in the snow. Alright, what if we try forward flip and switch to a swan, which is downright? Oh, no, it responds very slowly. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do 2 moves. Okay, that was a very basic one, but at least we landed. And you can see at the top they have all the names of the countries who judge you. I don't know what all these names are. We got URS, which is the USSR. Yug, which I guess is Yugoslavia. What is FRG? Frogland. Then we have Italy, Switzerland, or Sweden. GDR is could that be one of the Germanys? I don't know. USA and Canada. Right, so let's see. Up right is back scratch. Then we straighten out. Nope. How do you pull off two moves? They don't really give you a lot of time. Okay, so maybe it's just certain combinations are not possible. Let's try a backflip and a mule kick. Mule kick didn't work. I think I am gonna have trouble trying to get a 10 here. This one's called Daffy. Hey Vectrex, how's it going? Need snowboarding. That would be cool if this game had snowboarding, but it does not. So I can do this pretty easily and get a nice score. It's just not going to give me a 10. Hey Vectrex, we should have a Vectrex Olympic style game, right? Alright, let's try, I don't know, I can't seem to cram in two moves. One thing it said is if I do two stunts that are the same, I can get 8.7, which isn't bad. Let's try that. Two stunts that are the same. So I could try Daffy, then Daffy again. Let's try. That's Daffy. Daffy again. Hey, yeah, 8.7 right there. No, apparently not 8.7. I must have got an awkwardness penalty. I don't know what makes it awkward, but the judges are judges. They know better than me. Mule kick twice. Nope, didn't kick in twice. So it seems like my best bet, if I wanted to get the best score that I seem to be able to pull off tonight, is to just do a forward flip and get like an 8 or so. It's too easy though. Well, that time I didn't get an 8 or so. I think I didn't hold it long enough. There, that's a little longer. Oh, that's actually a great score. Look at that. So if you just do a forward flip and hold it for a pretty long time, you can get a good score. Vectrexer says, too bad, still fun, regarding the snowboarding, or the lack thereof, and I've suggested a winter sports, summer sports kind of thing. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to move on from practicing the hot dog and check out our next event, which is the biathlon. This is a long one, if I recall correctly. So I'm going to flip open the manual again. And it brings you right into the game, unfortunately. I hope my time isn't running out. It looks like the time doesn't start until you start moving. Okay, so biathlon, race over a cross-country track on skis with a .22 caliber rifle slung over your shoulder. Exercise and shooting things. Good combination. You have only a few cartridges to fire at the required targets, so steady your sights and develop an eagle eye before you fire away. Press the fire button to start cross-country skiing. Move your joystick left and right to move your skier's legs in steady rhythmic kicks and glides. On level ground, keep up a steady pace by moving your joystick back and forth. For uphill terrain, move the joystick faster to increase speed. Downhill stretches go fastest if you use the double pull technique. Pull the joystick down when the skier's hands are in front to get the maximum push down the slope. Shooting. You are issued 5 cartridges to shoot at 5 targets, and every miss is a 5-second penalty. The gun must be loaded and the shell ejected after each shot. I think that's automatic. Hold the joystick back to open the gun chamber. I guess not. I don't remember that much. Back meaning down, I guess. Push the joystick forward to load the shell. Alright, so you go. Push the fire button to shoot. Repeat for the next shot. The skier's heart rate affects your accuracy, so cool down and take careful aim before you fire. Alright, the winner or high score is the skier with the fastest total time. And by the way, for anyone who just joined, I'm basically taking my time with the Winter Games events. I'm going to flip through the manual, run the practice mode a few times, and then I'm going to do all events. And if we have time at the end, I might just play Summer Games 2, or, excuse me, whatever. I actually have a Sega Genesis Winter Olympics game too. Anyway, this is a biathlon. Let's do it. I'm a little nervous. I always remember this one being a little intimidating to me, and I don't have any, or I don't have a strong amount of muscle memory for this one. Okay, so you're going left and right. Somehow I feel like I'm doing it very awkwardly. No, I can't move anymore. Okay. I think it's supposed to go, yeah, maybe a little faster than this. Then when you're going downhill, you try to pick up speed just by doing that. You gotta go fast when you're going uphill. Clearly you're not doing it quite right. Another convenience river to go over, or a little stream, whatever you call it. Down we go, down, down. Nope. Hey, that's not bad, if I do say so myself. I really suck at the uphill. Come on, man, you can go faster. I think you have to watch your pulse. I don't know if it's for anything other than the shooting, though. Like, does it matter otherwise? I guess you just go berserk with the left and right motion when you're going uphill. That seems to be working for me most. But I don't know, when I'm going flat, I'm really crawling. Oh, I missed. The 5-second penalty right there. Oh, I missed again. Yeah, it does seem like you want to go crazy when you're uphill. This is the biathlon event of Winter Games for Commodore 64. For anyone who just joined. I figured, well, actually, regular viewer Andy figured we should do some summer games, winter game style games, because it's the Olympics. Sticking with the winter theme until we get tired of the game. Yeah. Go berserk. Still can't really get, I think I figured out most of the screen except this flat one. I don't seem to go very fast at all. Let me know in the chat if you played this game, what you think of it. If you like it better than Summer Games or Summer Games 2. Or have you played any other Olympic style games before? Okay, I'm sure that wasn't the best performance in the world, but hey, it's my first time playing it in like 30 years. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. I think I did okay-ish, considering. Alright, so let's hit no. And let's move on to the next event, which is skating competition. I remember there was figure skating. Interesting. I thought it was called figure skating. Okay. Skating comp. Like, I actually literally remember the text used to say figure skating. Unless I must be remembering wrong, or it's a different version. Let's check the manual. Figure skating, as it says right here, so I'm not totally crazy. Figure skating short program is a 1-minute timed exercise of 7 compulsory movements: camel spin, sit spin, double axel jump, triple axel jump, double Lutz jump, triple Lutz jump, and camel into sit spin. You can perform the 7 movements in any order you choose. It's the grace and form of your skating that count. Press the fire button to start figure skating. To begin a movement, point the joystick in the direction of the movement you want to make and press the fire button. To complete a movement, center the joystick and press the fire button. Okay, so basically you want to say move, left and press a button to do skate backwards. That's one example. Or up left and the button to do a double left jump, and then to exit the move or to complete it, you have to press the button without any joystick direction. To skate backwards, center the joystick and press the fire button. And that's it. You see the 8 directions at the bottom that tell you what you can do. You can do camel spin, sit spin, double axel jumps, skate forward, triple axel jump, triple lutz jump, skate backward, and double lutz jump. And that looks like the end of the... No, it's not the end of the instructions. There's more. Figure skating tips. Awkward. A movement will be judged as elegant or awkward. I'm sure I'm going to be all awkward. That's okay, though. Depending on when you press the fire button. If you're skating forward and trigger a jump when the skater's legs are in open stride, the jump will be perfect. Interesting. So it's kind of funny because I never had the manual back in the day. And again, you can probably figure out why I didn't have it. So I never knew all these details about the scoring of these games. If the skater's legs are closed, the jump will be awkward. The opposite is true if you're skating backwards. Trigger the jump when the skater's legs are closed and the jump will be perfect. Practice makes perfect, so keep trying. Forward skating. Performers can do a double or triple axel jump or turn around and begin skating backwards. Remember, be skating forwards when time runs out. If you're skating backwards, you'll fall down. Oh, I don't want that to happen. When you do spins, try to make 6 rotations. If you turn fewer than 6 times, your exit will be awkward. More than 6 turns will make you dizzy and you fall. 6? Don't fall down. It's always a good tip in most things in life. You'll fall down if you try to move directly from a jump to a spin. Okay? A spin to a jump to another jump, or a sit spin to another camel spin. Does anybody have this all memorized? Skate backwards in between movements. Skate forwards before you do an axel jump. All right. Camel into sit spin. It's a very elegant combination worth 10 points. 1.2 points, sorry. You begin with a score of 0. The best score is 6. All scores are displayed in tenths. Don't worry, your score can't go below 0. And I'm not even going to worry about the numbers. I'm just going to play now. So that's that. Let us put away the manual and go. Let's see what I want to do. I don't know. I'll just do stuff and see what happens. Okay, let's start with, I think this is a double axel. When your legs are open, you want to do it. And now I'm facing backwards. This is one of those spins. Oop, I think I pressed the wrong thing. Oh, okay. That's one of the spins. Nope. Wait, you can do the one spin into the other, gives you a lot of points, it said, right? Oh, okay. Sometimes I just randomly fall when I try one of the moves. Oh, okay. Now, nope. I guess it's the direction of the move. The backward ones you can only do when facing backwards. And vice versa, I suppose. Alright, so, got a little bit of a feel for that. Oh, yeah, at the end, if you face backwards, you just fall. It's like the judges are like, let's throw something at her. The time right now. Andy says, I remember falling bad on this event. Well, I just felt bad as well, so you're in good company. All right, I think I can do a little better this time. Let me look at this manual again. I won't bother to show you guys again, though. But yeah, basically the lutzes, which are the left directionals, you can only do when you're facing backwards, it looks like, and vice versa for the axle jumps. It did say you could get a lot of points doing the camel spin transition into the sit spin, but I fell when I did that. I'm not sure why. So let's try again. And also, when you do one of these jumps from the front, you want to have your legs open like that. And you gotta actually nail the landing, though. Now, when you're facing backwards, you do the opposite. Your legs are supposed to be together when you initiate the jump. Like that. Oh, okay, I didn't think I was doing that. Let's go open. What? I just don't know why. It's like, sometimes she just gives up. Like, nope, sorry, not gonna do it. I'm gonna fall instead. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing that combo move now. Here we go, camel to sit spin. Oh, okay. What did I do wrong? Up and the button. Nope. Can you only do that when you're facing backwards? Let's try it. Alright, I guess you can only do it when facing backwards. Oh, come on, I was trying to do a nice jump at the last second. It made me fall for some reason. FRG equals West Germany, says Andy. Okay, cool. Alright, let's move on to the next event. Next up, we have ski jump. And I'm going to jump back to the manual. Here we go, ski jump. Every gust of wind chills your body as you look down from the top of the jump tower. Looks like this game is very loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Very dramatic music. The judges and spectators look like insects from this height. Go! Your coiled body lurches forward, and suddenly you're into another world. Sounds like I'm very, I don't know, either I'm sick or on drugs, or both. You crouch down low in a tucked position to accumulate as much speed as possible. At the takeoff, you leap out, push up, and lean forward over the edge of your skis to reduce wind resistance and increase the length of your jump. Press fire to begin your approach. When you reach the takeoff point, press fire again. In the air, watch the upper right corner of the screen for faults. Correct faults quickly to gain maximum style points and distance. If your knees are too bent, move the joystick up to correct. If you're too far forward, move left. Too far back, move right. Skis crossed, move down. If you don't correct your faults in time, your ski jumper's wild antics will cause wind resistance and lose style points. Ski jump scores are based on distance and form. Distance is based on the timing of the takeoff and the aerodynamics of the jumper in the air. Style, you'll get more points if you recover quickly from faults and don't fall. Your maximum, for anybody who wants to do the algebra, your maximum is tallied by multiplying your distance times 3 plus style points. A respectable ski jump score would be a flight of 60 meters and 20 style points for a total of 200 points. Okay, so expect me to get about 100, I guess. Let's switch back to the game. Okay, this pounding beat it's really making my heart beat equally hard. Here we go. Okay, I've got to correct. Lean forward, up. Oh, right, left. Okay, so hey, I got the 60 distance that it said is good. And I got a little bit of style. Alright, I got 195.5 altogether, which they said 200 is good, so I can't complain too much. They said that would be respectable. Okay, so let's try to beat respectable. Get even better than respectable, guys. I gotta do up and left and right, and up. Oh, was I doing the wrong direction? Because I was pressing up to adjust when I was leaning forward. Oh, I was supposed to do left when you're too far forward. It's when your knees are bent you press up. I guess it kind of makes sense. Like you're going forward, you gotta pull back. Somehow I still got 181 points for crashing and burning. Left, forward, right. Ah, straighten. Oh. Okay. It seems like when you fall, you don't like fault. You know, it doesn't cancel your go, but instead you just get 0 style points. So you could technically beat all the other players if you all fall even. Okay. 195.5. Oh, 201, because I had a little bit of style, I guess. So I beat the 200 respectable score. Okay. by a hair. Now, I was trying to see how late I could delay the jump, because I think you get more distance if you pull that off. But obviously I pushed it a little too far. Again. Excuse me. Okay, let's push it a little less far. There we go. Left, 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 left. Oops. Down to straighten. Forward. Left. Ah, no. Okay. What did I do there? I think I did pretty well. 63 is my distance. Got a little fanfare. Did you hear that? It sounded like a trumpet or something. And my total score is 203.4. All right. That's enough practicing the ski jump. Next up is speed skating. Let's flip back to the manual. Let's see, where are we? Speed skaters can move at 30 miles per hour, much faster than athletic track runners. In fact, speed skating champions are the fastest self-propelled human beings over level Earth. Oh, I never realized that fact. Over level Earth. Okay, so you're not using, basically the idea that in any sport where you're not letting gravity help you out, speed skaters are apparently the fastest. In speed skating, two racers skate side by side in separate lanes as fast as they can go. When Press Your Button appears on either half of the screen, the player whose name appears on that half of the screen must press the joystick fire button. By the way, these games are all much more fun with multiple players, but I'm alone. I'm sad and lonely. When the countdown reaches go, begin skating by moving the joystick to the left and right to move your skater's legs. The trick is to make the skater's leg move back and forth as in real skating. Continue skating by moving the joystick back and forth in rhythmic strokes to move your racer's legs. Build your natural skating rhythm. Faster to get up to speed and go for it! The skater with the fastest time wins the race. When the race is over, press the fire button to begin the next event. Yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. You don't have to like negotiate turns or anything. It's just like it's one straight track. I guess the curves are kind of implicit or something, or implied. All right, let's speed skate. Here we go. I am the red guy, by the way. Oh, messed up. Yeah. Okay, I beat the computer pacer, which is not saying a whole lot. Well, I'll give this one another go. It only takes like a minute. Well, not even 28 seconds. I'm like, I don't have to actually estimate how long it took because it tells me right on the screen. All right, let's go again. Oops, I think I hit no for practicing again. I wonder if it matters which leg you start with, left or right. Like, would that give you an advantage if you start with one or the other? But I can't really tell according to the animation. It might not matter at all, actually. Here we go. We're going to try to beat 28 point something. That was our last score. Oh, screwed up. Oh, screwed up twice. Great. That probably means I will not beat my last score. And I only screwed up once last time. Oh, 3 times. Oh, 4. What's going on here? Come on. Not sure what I did wrong. I thought I had my rhythm pretty good. Okay. One more time. Yeah, it's interesting. That's the only game I think it's the only event where it doesn't prompt you if you want to play again. It just boots you out. Not that it's very, not that it matters much. Hmm. I don't know. It's like the first time it was easy, and now I'm terrible again. Maybe I'm trying to go too fast and not just maintaining a smooth rhythm. I don't know. In any case, that's the end of speed skating for me. For now, let's do skating free, which is again, I feel like this is a different version or something because I remember it said figure skating for the third one, and I think this one was just freestyle skating. So it's interesting that I have some different version. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, once I'm getting into decades old memory, that could easily be just plain wrong. But anyway, this one is just like the figure skating, except let's see what it says. In free skating, you choose the jumps and spin, inventing your own choreography to music. You have 2 minutes to complete the program. So in figure skating, we had 1 minute, and in this event, we have twice the time. We have 2 minutes. In free skating, you try to make 3 successful attempts of the 7 figure skating movements. I never knew this, I swear. I just played. And again, I just never had the manual. So this is total news to me. I probably played this game for hundreds of hours, or at least 100 or so. I think I played Summer Games 1 and 2 a little more, but I had no idea. I just kind of played and got a good score or didn't. Anyway, in free skating, you try to make 3 successful attempts of the 7 figure skating movements: camel spin, sit spin, double and triple axel, double and triple lutz, and camel into sit spin. 3 successful attempts of the set. Does that mean of each of the 7? And so I'm trying to make 21 moves altogether. 7 times 3. Well, I'll try doing that. And I guess in 2 minutes it might be feasible, right? Yeah. We have to really pack in those moves. The judges will watch you closely in this event and calculate your maximum score based upon the number of falls and awkward movements in your routine. A smart performer will complete 3 attempts of as many difficult movements as possible within the 2-minute time limit to get the highest score possible. Yeah, I guess you're trying to get 3 of each. You begin with 0 points. The maximum score ceiling you can get is 6.0, no matter how high your total score. If you successfully complete a 4th attempt at a movement, the judges will not credit your score. Okay, oh, look at this. So it breaks it down, and what this means is you could actually see, like, for example, camel spin will give you 0.3, but once you hit 0.9 from camel spin, you can't get anymore. And similarly, double lutz, for example, 0.2, but once you get, once you get 0.6, you can't get anymore, etc. I'm trying to actually understand the difference between, I guess, double and triple axel and lutz, or how many times you spin in the air. Oh no, actually, if you look back here, I'm looking back at figure skating. You can see there's 2 different ones. So if I move top right, that's a double axel jump, and the bottom right is triple. Okay, so I guess I could just kind of methodically go through each one, sort of, and hope for the best. I mean, I guess, if I was trying to impress a real life human judge with style, I probably would mix them up artistically or something. But I don't think this game is capable of quite that level of nuance. So I'll just try that for start. I'll like start with the forward facing moves by going top right for the double axel jump, and I'll do that 3 times, then move to the triple axel jump, and maybe I'll try the camel spin, the sit spin, etc. So the camel spin and sit spin are separate, and then there's the camel spin into sit spin. That's its own separate move. And I believe I had to do that from facing backwards, or it wouldn't work. I would just fall. All right, let's try it. Somehow I feel like I have more of a concrete goal in this one, and it makes more sense to me. And I'm actually I'm actually enjoying the fact that after all these years I know the secret. I actually know how to play now. Imagine that. Piracy doesn't pay, kids. I gave away the secret of why I didn't have the manuals. All right, let's see. Let's go. Double axle jump. We're facing backward. I guess I should just go with what I can do backwards, right? Might be harder for me to keep track though. So that was my second double Lutz. Oh, I think I messed up. Nope. Third double Lutz. Now let's do the triple. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay, it's the camel spin or the low spin, whatever it's called. Okay. Well, I guess I had to get it done. Triple Lutz again. One more triple Lutz. Let's do it. Let's do one more low spin thingy. Let's do the camel. Camel again. I don't know if I need to hold it for any amount of time. Okay, now I got 3 camels, and I have to do the camel into the low spin. Let's try to do that. Camel into low, and done. Let's do 2 more of those. Camel into low. I'm sure I'm getting awkward penalties, but I don't really know how to not do that. Okay, now we just need to face forward and finish off a few forward-facing moves. Okay, let's do a triple, whatever it is, triple axle. Here we go. Okay, let's face forward again. Another triple axle. Face forward again. One more triple axle, and we gotta do another double axle and then wrap it up. Go fast. Come on, come on, come on. Face forward, and we're done. Okay. I was hoping I would get like 5 point something, but I guess that was too awkward. I think I got all the moves. Looking at the manual again. Yeah, I think I did all the moves. I just must have been awkward. I might have missed one of the forward axles. I'm not sure. Let's see if it mentions what actually means awkward. Like, okay, I guess it's mostly about what it said. If you're skating forward and trigger a jump when the skater's legs are in open stride, the jump will be perfect. But if the skater's legs are closed, the jump will be awkward. I mean, I tried to do that already, and it's the reverse for backward. The skater's legs should be closed for the backward direction. All right, I feel like I was doing that as best as I could. Well, let's give it one more try. Come on. I don't know what triggered that. It makes no sense to me. Oh, what'd I do? Shit. Alright. I pretty much blew it already, I guess, but I think I'm getting a hint of the visual cue, by the way, when it's considered awkward or good. You kind of pause for a moment. I think that was an awkward one. Yeah, let's do the 2 spins together now. Stop. 2 spins together again. One more time. Let's face forward. Triple axle right there, face forward. Triple axle. Face forward. Triple axle again. Forward. Double axle. Forward. Double axle. Wrap it up. Face forward. It's done. Yeah, I think my average was like 4 point something low end. Alright, about the same. Yeah, about the same. Total 4. Okay. I did fall that time. Probably if I didn't fall, I would have fared a little better. What is the difference when you fall? Free skating. Each fall is a negative 0.5. Okay. But it says maximum negative 0.2. How does that make sense? I'll show you what I'm looking at real quick in the manual. Over here in this column, this blue area, it says for the penalties, a fall is negative 0.5, but the maximum, which sounds to me like the maximum penalty is negative 0.2. And then for awkward, it says negative 0.2 and negative 0.05. Maybe the labels are reversed or something. So each time you fall, it's minus 0.2, but the worst penalty you can get if you fall 3 or more times is negative 0.5. And for awkward, it's negative 0.05 for each moment of awkwardness with a max of negative 0.2. I guess. No penalty for failing to attempt all 7 movements. All right, so that was pretty fun. And let's move on to, I think we only have one more event to practice at. And then I'll try to play them all together. Next up is bobsled. Where's the Jamaican bobsled team? While that's loading up, let's take a look at the manual. I think I made myself disappear. Where did I go? Oh, have I been disappearing the whole time? Okay. When I open the menu. Alright, bobsled. Here we go. Prepare to careen down a track of solid ice. While you crouch in a precision-built machine of steel and aluminum. I always found it terrifying looking when you watch it on TV in real life. And it's kind of funny how, I think it depends on the bobsled, but typically it's something like, I think 3 guys are just, all they do is they run the thing at the beginning, and then they jump in and duck. All they do is act as weight, aside from that crucial beginning part. It's kind of funny. And then one guy steers the thing. I think that's my understanding. Maybe they somehow like shift their weight a little inside. I don't know. Doesn't look like there's much room for that. In any case, you'll fly around hair-raising turns, then plummet down the bumpy straightaways at speeds exceeding 90 miles per hour. Press the fire button to begin the race. Move the joystick left and right to guide your sled. Hint: steer hard. To avoid capsizing at the turns, try to anticipate the pull of centrifugal force and steer hard in the opposite direction. Watch your speed. The power bar at the bottom of the screen shows how fast you're going. The faster you go, the harder you have to steer to keep plummeting toward the finish. Learn the course. An intimate knowledge of the course is important, so you'll learn the best position to take each corner. The winning bobsled score is based upon the fastest time through the tracks. And that's that. I used to like the bobsled one a lot, actually, because I don't know, I like the cool, it looks cheesy now, but the 3D kind of view, and you can see the course on the left. It would be cool if there were multiple courses, but there's not. But that's okay. Okay, I'm feeling I'm gonna crash a few times, but that's okay. If I turn right, steer. You gotta do it a little bit ahead of time, I think. Okay, you can look at the map, so left is coming up, and then we got right. And we have a hard left coming in a moment. And we got one more right, then a finish. Straight to the finish. Ta-da! 22.24 seconds. Let's try again, try to beat our previous score. That's just coming up. That's pretty close, wasn't it? I'm going to try hitting the direction a little bit before the turn. See how that does for me. Here we go. Wrong direction. Oh! It helps if you steer the right direction. Okay. Now remember that. Go the right direction. It's a crucial tip to Olympic bobsledding. It's funny, in an event like this, when I want to go hard, I will press my joystick accordingly hard, because that makes a difference. I think I did worse. Yeah, slightly worse. Pretty much always I'm getting 22 and a small fraction. Huh. I'm not sure what I can do to do better. I was trying to go a little bit earlier, and that seems to have made me suffer by about, I don't know, 0.2 or 0.3 seconds. So I'm going to try... I don't know what I'm going to try. I'm just going to go with my gut. That one always confuses me because on the map I think I'm going to turn left, but it's actually a right turn. I think that was my best score yet by the tiniest fraction, 22.07. Meaning just saying F it and go with my gut is the best strategy? I don't know. I think there's such razor-thin margins that who really knows? Anyway, I think we are ready to compete in all the events. So we're going to go through each one. And I'm going to win the gold every time because I am competing against myself. So what should I name myself, guys? And from which country? I guess I'll just be Mark W. But while I'm typing that, got to pull out my keyboard. Please choose the country that I should hail from. I could be boring and pick my real country, which is the USA. A lot of times people like picking Epyx because that's the company that made that game, this game. And it plays the Jumpman theme song, if I recall correctly. So that's always fun. But I have a lot of countries. I looked up a YouTube video of this game before coming up to my game room and getting ready to play, and somebody from Brazil commented, and they said, it's great to see that Brazil is represented. However, our climate isn't really suitable for training for the winter games. So I thought that was kind of funny. I never thought of that back when I played this when I was young. But I think they just use the same country selection screen as in summer games. It's like the same reused screen. No thoughts about which country I should choose? Okay. I used to pick France just because it had a very short anthem. It only played like a couple bars of it or whatever, and that made it so it would get through faster. Like if I was just trying to play. All right, I'm going to choose Denmark. this one's too long, see? Should have picked France. Now, these anthems, I didn't really hear these anthems too often in the real world as a youngin', so I was exposed to a lot of these national anthems through summer games and winter games. And it's just me, because I am lonely. Now we must flip the disc over to disc 1. Everybody rise for the national anthem. And by the way, when I was looking up the video of this, my 3-year-old daughter was sitting next to me, and she likes to watch when I play games or watch videos of games. And she saw this, I guess it was the pixelation, like the large pixels, and she said, "Daddy, there's something wrong with your computer." So I was laughing at that. She can tell it's an old looking game. All right, there's our national anthem. Put back in disc 2. That was annoying. It's like, just to load the national anthem, we gotta flip the disc and then back over. Now, in the real world, you have to actually mechanically open up the drive, bang, take the disc out, turn it over, put it back in, close it again, and then wait for the disc access time. It's a 5.25 inch floppy. It's like clack, 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 clack. All right, here we are back to the hot dog. Yeah, as we learned, I'm not good at trying the 2 moves, even though that's how you get a maximum score. So I guess you know what? I think it gives you 3 attempts and it keeps your it counts your best score. So I can try just one good forward flip and straighten out at the end. And if I do that right, I should get I don't know, at least a 7 or 8. Didn't I get like a 9 one time? I'll try to do that once, and then once I've nailed that, I can go for something crazier that I'll 99% fail at. All right, here we go. Oh, I held it too long. All right, I might use all 3 attempts just trying what I consider to be the easy move. Okay, so I didn't hold it quite as long, but I still got 9 and change, which I'm satisfied with. And now I'm going to try to do 2 moves to score a 10. Let's see. I'm referring to the manual again. I could do I have to do 2 flips different, or 1 flip and a stunt to go for a 10. This is going to be hard. I just can't seem to figure out. Let's see. Alright, let's try it. Forward flip turned into a swan. I don't know. Here we go. Forward flip, swan. Ah, it just goes too late. Alright, so I got a 9.2 though. And now it's time to look up the Denmark national anthem lyrics so I can sing along next time. I don't even know how to pronounce these words. I'll show you guys. Should I even attempt it? Ogdet frejasal. Ogdet frejasal. All right. All right. I got a respectable score if I do say so myself. I don't expect that to happen with Biathlon. But let's go. It's nice when I don't know what a respectable score is, actually. Down we go, down we go, down we go. Gotta go really fast uphill. Gotta go fast. Gotta keep an eye on those skis going back and forth. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. I think it's time for bring out the rifle. Here we go. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Oh, missed the last one. That's a 5-second penalty. I bet this is a really grueling event in real life. And look at this guy's heart rate. When I run in my elliptical, and I'm not even doing anything hardcore, that's about my pulse. 130. Alright, no penalty that time, that's cool. Come on, go. Down, down, down. Nope. Go, 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 go. What are you doing? I think I'm going faster and more accurate generally with the rifle part. I kind of want to watch Biathlon on the real Olympics if that's shown at all. Does anybody know if they show that on TV or on Peacock or whatever? Oh, I missed. Okay. I thought it was done for some reason. Okay. Now we are done. All right. Did better than last time. I think my total was like 220 something last time. I'm not entirely sure. And he's checking Biathlon. By the way, Andy, I know you've talked about having playing summer games back in the day, but have you played this one too? All right, now it's time to sing. There's salt in the Oosterstrand. There's salt. I don't know. I'm trying. trying. I don't even know which line it's on. I guess it's probably like either just this first part or maybe a refrain if there is a refrain. Okay. And by the way, I'm not making fun of Danish people. I'm just struggling with their language. All right, skating competition. By the way, if you're enjoying the show, please hit that like button. Please smash it with your face or something. I don't know. I have to come up with a creative way to say to like. Anyway, we're back to figure skating. I was enjoying the free skating. I got to look up the figure skating rules again. What am I actually trying to do? Am I trying to do one of each? Yeah, I'm trying to do one of each of the moves, I guess. So there's 7 moves. We went over that in the practice, which ones they are. Let's go for it. And he says, yeah, I fail. Oh, yeah, that's right. You mentioned you fail at figure skating. He said, I fail at figure skating. I like summer better. Okay. All right, let's try to do it. Legs open when forward. Try to land at the latest possible. Now that we're backward, legs closed is when you want to jump. Okay, now again, legs closed. Okay, that's our triple Lutz. Let's do the spin, up spin. Okay. Let's do the low spin. And now we're going to do the high into low spin, the camel into low spin, whatever it's called. Camel into low. Okay, and now let's face forward. I think we did all the moves. Pressed way too early on that one. I guess we can do a couple more. Let's try to improve our score by doing more of them, I guess. If it works like that. Gotta face forward at the end or you just fall. Let's try it. One more. Forward. Alright. Squeeze it in. Okay, I did better than last time when I was practicing. I got like low 4s. Now I got a 4.5. Look at that biased USA judge. He's like, I hate the Danes. I'm going to give him a lower score than everybody. Look, I beat the built-in world record of 4.2. Actually, I know that's silly, but I think that is not what's built into the game, as I mentioned earlier, because like the hot dog guy had 10. But I think I actually did beat some guys high score essentially, which somehow makes me feel a little good. That was actually a really cool feature of this game, that it would save the world record on the disc, so you would try to beat your friends' records or your siblings. When I got one of these games, I think it was First Summer Games, my brother got it from his friend Doug, I think. He got a copy of the game, so it had Dougie Fresh as some of the high scores, so we had to try to beat Dougie Fresh. It was always good when you got to beat Dougie Fresh. Anyway, next event is the ski jump. I don't know if you get 3 attempts on this one. You do, okay. So the idea is you want the distance and to straighten out. That's about it. Let's go. Straighten out. Up, 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 up. Left, left, left. Okay. How'd I do? Not great, but okay-ish probably. 189.4. Remember, the manual said that a respectable score is 200. So I'm a little bit shy of respectable here. Andy says, Biathlon is active. If you wake up at 4:30, you can watch live on the USA Network. Maybe I'll DVR it, actually, and I'll watch some of that. I imagine it's hard to, like, eyeball, though, like, the finer points of how good they're firing their gun. I don't know. Maybe the announcers can lay some, you know, shed some light on that. Okay, let's go again. Nice, got a good distance. 63.6. Got a little fanfare right there, and I broke the 200 barrier, so I'm going to call my score greater than respectable. One more go. I'm going to try to hold off my jump to the last moment, which will give me the most distance, or I will fall to my, maybe not my doom, but to my injury. Okay. Forward, forward, forward. Back, 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 forward. Okay, that was not as good, I don't think. 61.2 is my distance. Alright. The sole competitor in the Winter Olympics scored a 204.9. You gotta stay hydrated after all this sporting activity. Okay, what's next? Speed skating. This is the one where I did best the first time I played, somehow. Messed up. Messed up again. See, the first time I only messed up one, and then after that, I kept messing up like 2, 3, 4 times. Oh. Get away, blue guy. No. Crap. Doesn't really matter if he beats you, but... I just don't understand why I can't do better than my first time. Like, I didn't play the game in 30 years. That's my rough estimate. It's my best score of the evening. My subsequent scores are all worst. So, I had a 28 point something the first time. But hey, it's enough to win the gold medal when you have secretly assassinated all the other athletes. Maybe I gave them all, you know, some, I slipped them all a steroid or something. I don't know. If one can even slip someone a steroid. Okay, I'm not going to go there. Slipping people drugs is kind of off color. But, next up is skating free. Okay, this is the one where you have to do 3 of every kind of move. So, let's move. Double Axel first. Okay, let's do double Lutz. Double Lutz. Double Lutz. Timing is when she's backwards, you want her legs touching. Camel spin or low spin, whatever it's called. A little bit awkward there. That is the triple Lutz. Triple Lutz. Triple Lutz. Camel spin. Camel spin. Camel spin. Now we need 2 more low spins. And then the mixture spins. Okay, let's do the mixture spins. That's not the name of it, but... Number 2. Number 3. And now let's do the forward moves. We have to do 2 more double axles. Oh, frick. Face forward. Do another double axle. Then we just have to do 3 triple axles and we're done. No, didn't want to do it that time. Didn't want to do it that time either. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, again, it won't do it. Okay, did my controller just stop working? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. No, don't fade that way. It's gonna be a crappy score. It just wouldn't let me do it at the end there. Like downright and trigger, downright and trigger. No, 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 no. I just didn't want to do it. Okay, well that's that. My worst score in that event for the evening because the controller decided not to work. But hey, the Danish win again. Go Danes. And this is why I would usually pick France, because it was a very short anthem. And they're fun, except when you're just playing single player, you just keep hearing the same anthem repeatedly. Then you're just kind of like, all right, when's it going to be over? Last event of the evening, the bobsled. Then we can move, perhaps, to summer games. Or we could play the Genesis Winter Olympics games. I got that too. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather see summer games by Epyx? Oh, what happened? Okay, so only the whole emulator decided to go rapid fire. I didn't press anything to do that, but something's going wrong here. Something going wrong with the whole emulator. And, I don't know. I guess I can try again, though. Seems to be going normal speed again. I don't think I hit anything to trigger that. There's one advantage to regular hardware. I'm starting to think the best way to play retro computer games, such as, you know, games on Commodore 64 and Atari 8-bit and whatever, is what I saw at, I went to a local, I always mention this, I went to the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo in 2019. That's where I saw Vectrex for the first time, by the way, and I loved it. But they had old computers like Commodore and such, and they just replaced the disk drive with some sort of rigged up, something like a jury-rigged SD. So it was like an SD card plugged into some device with the connector for the floppy disk, and that way you didn't have to worry about these clunky mechanical drives. So I'm starting to feel like that's the optimal way to play with these old computers. Because then you don't have to worry about emulator, which is always a little wacky. Anyway, that is actually, I think, my best score for bobsled for the evening. So despite my failure earlier, my second attempt was good. Let's see if I can beat it. 22.09. Okay, a little slower, 22.27. And the Danes win again. Congrats to Daneland. I know that's not their name. It's really the United States of Danish. The People's Republic of Daneland. I'm just being a dummy while I'm waiting for this Anthem to play. But this is actually so much fun when you're playing the real game. And I think it lets you play up to 8 players in these games. And you don't really know the final scores off the top of your head, perhaps, so it like draws them one by one from the bottom, and it's a lot of fun to see, yes, I won! But the game's still fun single player, but nothing beats like 8 players. I don't know if I ever actually had 8 players, but a lot of players. Like, I've definitely had at least like 5 or 6. It can take a long time, but it's a ton of fun. Alright, so that is our playthrough of winter games for the evening, and yeah, since we have time, no opinions on whether I should play the Sega Genesis Winter Olympics game or the classic Commodore Summer Games or Summer Games 2. Does anybody care? In any case, I'm going to check my world records and bask at my beautiful skating competition score of 4.5. It is the world record. Take that, Harold. And I will quit this game. Alright, we could play Lynx. It looks like there are no opinions tonight at all, so I am going to play Summer Games. Now, if I want to play this as slowly and methodically, I probably don't quite have the time. I spent an hour, 15 minutes practicing and just playing through the events for winter games, including flipping through the rulebook. I don't think I have that time luxury now. I'm just going to jump right into playing some summer games. Just going to play through all the events. I will fail a lot, and that's okay. Whoa, trippy. Jedi. Wait, do I have some kind of ROM hack or something? Or is that just the hacker group's name, Jedi? This might be even more interesting if there's actually Jedi competing. Maybe there's like a lightsaber duel instead of fencing. Fencing is in summer games too, right? So maybe there's no lightsaber fencing, unfortunately. Okay, this is the weather we're all hoping for. We're done with the snow now. We want nice sunniness and warm weather. Let's check the world records for kicks. Oh, intelligently named character there from whoever I got this ROM from. Okay, I have to beat the ass. Now, if anybody wants to offer an opinion on a country, I'm all ears. You got to pick quickly, though. I'm gonna adjust my headset while you guys all chime in on whether I should play Canada or USA or Netherlands or Mexico or Japan or Epyx. Australia, said Andy. Okay, we have an opinion. That's good. Here we go. Australia. I know you like going to Australia sometimes, Andy. Is that pretty much for the tennis? I think that's what drives all your travel, right? Which isn't a bad thing, because I need something to drive some travel. Anyway, Australia has a quick anthem, which is nice. Pole vault, okay. I'm trying to remember how to actually do this. I mean, I think I got this one pretty good. Yeah, so you can adjust the height, and you have, I guess, 3 attempts. So you can adjust the height here at this screen. I thought you can. In any case, it gets higher and higher unless you tell it to somehow. Somehow you can tell it to go higher from the get-go if you want. Try this jump. Maybe if I press no, I think if I press no, it's going to go up higher. But let's not do that. First try, and I don't remember which pole grip I like, or if there's one that's better in certain circumstances or what. But you can go high, medium, or low. Let's go medium for now. And the rule of thumb that I use all the time, and it seems to work, is if you see these little behind the crowd in the stand, there's like these little posts. I guess they're like light posts or lamp posts. And what you want to do is the fourth lamp post from the left, right when your pole overlaps with that, you press down, and then your guy pulls the pole down, and that seems to be a good just a good marker of when you should pull down. It could be depending on the height and the pole grip. You might want to vary it a little bit. Anyway, let me just see if that tip holds up for me today. So you go down right there, and then you pull up, and you jump. Not jump, you let go. Cool. All right, so I at least did not fault, so that's good. Now we're up a half meter, 4.5 meters. I don't know, let's try a low pole grip. Just to get the hang of these things. Oof. Now, I guess a high pole grip means you are at the end of the pole. Let's take a look. Yes, it does. I think I pushed down a little bit early there. Okay, I screwed that up. I think the physics are different, right? If you are going high pole grip, you're more at the end of the pole so you can get more height, but it seems to be like you don't get as much momentum somehow. So I'm going to try again and go with the medium pole grip. Looks like we're dropping viewers at this point. Nobody likes pole vaulting or something. I don't know. Oh, I like nudged it by a pixel or so. Last try. Okay. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna stick with medium though, and just hope I do it right. Yeah, 4.8 is mine. Up to 5 meters. I'm gonna try high. Man, failed attempt. And I'm back to medium. High seems hard. Hard to manage. Ah, I'm mashing that button because I see I need to let go as soon as possible, but then it doesn't quite work out for me. I don't know. Should I try low? I think at a certain point, low is just not good. I'm not sure. No, so you can see I just don't have the height with low at 5 meters. So I think at about 5 meters, maybe even the one before that, 4.8, it's just impossible to use low grip, perhaps. In any case, Australian Mark W takes the gold. Platform diving. Okay, in this one, you need to do moves, obviously. And I could spend time reading the manual, but again, I kind of want to just go through it. And you have to straighten out at the end. So you can kind of tuck in and somersault, but you have to land straight. Ideally head first. You can also land feet first, I think, and get a good amount of points. But if you like belly flop, that's when you lose a lot of points. All right, so I don't know. I don't really remember how to do this well. You can use the joystick to, try different moves, like the really tight somersault or the kind of loose one. And then I think you press up to straighten out. But I don't really know how you manage the timing of that. I'm just going to kind of wing it. I'm going to kind of wing it. So here we go. Okay, that was a total belly flop, but I managed to score about a 4. discard high and low. So they discard the highest and low and they add them up, which is good because my low was pretty low, 2.5. Multiply by the difficulty rating, 62.9. Yeah, this one they don't like in most events you have 3 attempts and it keeps the best one. And this one you have different dives like forward and backwards and reverse or whatever, and it adds up all the points. I think there's 5 of those. We saw the world record screen. The top guy had like 600 something. So obviously, if I keep this up, 62 points for what I think is 5 dives, I'm not going to come anywhere near 600. That's okay. It's been a long time, right? All right, this is a backward dive. Again, I used to remember that. I used to be able to do that. Like I would tuck in tight and then just drop, and I would get like a 10. But I apparently do not have the the feel for it anymore. Maybe I'll try it again, but let go earlier. Oh. All right, I'm going to try a totally different move. Down, up. Oh, the up is straightened out, so I shouldn't have pressed up. Oh, I screwed up. That's the end of that. All right, 201. So you get 4 attempts. And here we have the 4x400 meter relay. Okay, this is the one that's not the 100 meter dash, so this is not the one where I have to kill my joystick and my hand as well. In this one, you press... Oh, it looks like my joystick camera has frozen a while ago. Okay, nobody mentioned that. That's all right. Let me see if I can fix it, because it's kind of fun to watch my hand going crazy on these events, probably. I don't know why my thing does this sometimes. Well, let's see if I can fix it. Okay. Can you see? No, it says not connected to USB. It just does. This is a pain in the ass. All right. I'll try one more thing. Just disconnect the USB and plug it back in. Will that work? It is, it says it's USB connected. But you actually see it updating? No, it's not updating. Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing. Actually, I know one more thing I can try real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take long. Go into my settings, refresh, or reconnect, or something like that. Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay, let's see. Let's jump into it. So we have to pass the baton, and you hold the direction right to sprint and left to slow down to like kind of coast. You have to balance that. You have your energy meter by your name. You want to save some energy to sprint just as you're handing off the baton. Go, 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 go. Since I'm playing by myself, it's just a good feeling to be able to beat the computer pacer in these events at least. Gives you something to pace against. Pace yourself against. All right, sprinting to the edge, the end, and 2 minutes, 37 seconds, 37.5 seconds. Okay, is it gonna put me into the 100 meter dash next? I'm scared. It is. Okay, this is the one where I'm gonna try my best not to kill my my whole setup here and my hand and my joystick. So what you do is you have to just shake the stick left and right as fast as humanly possible, and that is not easy. Give me a second here. I gotta decide if I'm gonna use my left hand or right or what here. Guess we'll go with left. And it's very easy to get so crazy that you make a lot of noise and you knock things over. All right, let's just go. On your mark, that's me. God, I get it. Okay, I think I used to get about 9 back in the day typically, but I can't keep up with my younger self. Whew. Let's check on my Fitbit. Yeah, my pulse has actually arisen to 95. Or usually I'm sitting here playing games. I don't know what it really usually is, but I think it's usually about 80 or so, maybe in the 70s. So you actually get a workout by doing the 100-meter dash in summer games. Gymnastics, this is the one I can never really figure out. Which maybe this is a case for you, taking a look at the manual at least just this once. So let's do that. All right, so here is the manual for summer games. And 100-meter dash. All out speed is the key. Oh, that's not the one we want. Gymnastics. Fortunately, it's pretty blurry, but that's not that bad, I guess. This is the supreme test of grace and precision. Strive for a performance of athletic artistry as you vault from a springboard to the horse, then to the floor. The crowd will really appreciate your attention to form. Press the fire button to get set. Release the button to start your run. Press the button again to jump onto the springboard. You will get a more powerful vault nearer the edge of the board. Jumping too soon or too late will make you miss the board entirely and you'll have to start again. A second miss will disqualify you from the round. Hold the joystick right or left as you leave the springboard to perform a 180 axial body twist. This maneuver increases the difficulty of your performance and makes a higher score possible if you successfully complete your attempt. Press the fire button to push off the horse. The most powerful push-off occurs when the body is nearly vertical. Wait, so you do your 180 axial twist as you leave the springboard, then you press the button to push off the horse. The most powerful push-off occurs when the body is nearly vertical. In the air, move the joystick to control body position and rotation speed. Forward for a full tuck position at fast rotation. Center, which means I guess do nothing, for a layout position at medium rotation. And back is for a standing position at slow rotation. You must be in this position for a correct landing. So you have to press what they call back. I call it down. I think most people call it down. At the end to straighten out. Scoring is based on both execution and difficulty and is displayed after your landing. Execution is considered perfect if you land completely upright on your feet. In a near perfect landing, you take a step. Use the joystick to straighten up by pushing it in the opposite direction that your gymnast is leaning. Okay. By making this last second correction, the landing will be judged successful with only a slight penalty. If your gymnast falls, there will be a greater score penalty. Difficulty is judged by the number of... Where were we? Difficulty is judged by the number of different maneuvers performed in midair. Scores are lowered by poor landings, poor height off the horse, and vaults that involve few maneuvers. The highest possible score is awarded for a perfect landing after a 180-degree twist with maximum height from the horse, followed by a triple somersault. The winner of this event is the competitor who scores the most combined points for 2 consecutive falls. Okay, I don't think I have all that. And it's not an intuitive one, or I'd already have figured this one out back in the day without the manual. So, I don't know. I guess I'm going to pray a little bit. Let's see. I guess, okay, so I'm going to press the button from the mat to jump onto the... No, do you kind of bounce onto the springboard? I don't remember. I think you do. So at the end of the mat, you press it, press the button, and then you leap. You kind of bounce onto the springboard. Another button, and then you move right or left to do the 180 axial body twist, and then you tuck or something and straighten out by pressing down. All right, that's as good as I'm gonna get it. You know, mentally prepared. So let's just go. Whoa, she went faster than I remember. Okay. Okay, that's something, I guess. 5.8. Hey, Stu, how's it going? Yes, it's summer games. We just played through winter games and had some fun, and now I'm gonna finish off the stream with some summer games. I never did okay on gymnastics. I never really knew what I was doing. 5.9. Pal versus I'm not sure what I'm set to. When I see something not moving the way I remember back in the day, I assume it's because my memory is multiple decades old. Freestyle relay. This one is a swimming event, I believe. And in this one, you just have to press the button as your swimmer's arm goes down. It does seem fast. Okay. Something to look into. I am in lane 2. Mark, that's me. So I believe this one is just back and forth, and there's also another one that's several laps. Or maybe this one was 2 laps, did they say? I think they might have said it's 2 laps. Anyway, I guess I'll see. Here's the next guy. Okay. Kind of a slow start for our second man here, but I think we're improving. Stu is still telling me to stroke. Stroke, 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 stroke. There another man? I don't know. Yes, there is. Okay. I've got to do better at these starts. For some reason, I lag at the start, and then I get back into the rhythm shortly after. Am I done or not? I'm not done. Okay, getting back into the rhythm. I see in my periphery that somebody is saying something. I imagine it's Stu. Stu says, when we played this as a kid, I always picked USA and my brother always picked Epyx. I always like to mix it up. But when I was playing single player, I would usually pick France because they had the shortest Anthem. When you play single player and you play all the events, you keep having to see this screen, you know, sit through this, and it's like, come on, get on with it. After you've seen it like 30 times. Maybe not 30, but okay, now we're at the 100 meter freestyle, which I guess is that same kind of swimming event, but this one's the short one. I like the Epyx theme though, because it plays a theme from Jumpman, if I recall correctly. Jumpman is a cool game, by the way. We should do an Epyx stream sometime. We'll play just Epyx games. All right, 26.1 is probably pretty good. I feel like I did pretty good. My guy was always towards the edge of the screen. I did not see him lagging behind. But this game came preloaded with some tough world records, all by a guy named Ass. So it's hard to beat Ass. Skeet Shooting. Is this the last event? I feel like it is. I used to be able to get a perfect on this one. But I don't think I'm going to get that right now. Sometimes there's one target, and sometimes there's two. Okay, there's the first one. Already screwed up. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, man. My younger self who could get a perfect is now laughing at me. Okay. Let's try to redeem myself. At least get above like a 15 or so. I think it's 25 is the best score. Okay. All right, we beat my goal of actually getting at least a 15 at least, and our final score is 18. Cool. Yep, I'm Australian today. Who's gonna be the winner? Let's see. Suspense. This is a great screen though when you're playing with a lot of people. It just slowly draws who's winning, you know, the bottom up. Okay, that went pretty quickly. Yeah, you're gonna beat the high score Ass, I know. So we could call it here. We could do a little bit of Summer Games too. Yeah, let me show you the world records too. See, Ass. Ass is pretty good. He got 25.1 for the 100-meter freestyle. What did I get? I did pretty good. Didn't I get 25 points? Very close to that. I'm gonna actually replay on my little previewer thingy here. See what I got. Oh, it was 26.1. Okay, so he beat me by a second. But you can tell this is somebody well practiced. Whoever asked already hacked it or something. The torch scene is pretty cool. I can show you the opening ceremonies. If I recall correctly, Summer Games 2 added a closing ceremonies as well, which I remember was fun because it showed like the nighttime sky and fireworks. I don't think I have time for a full play of Summer Games 2, but maybe I'll play a little bit. And also, one cool thing about Summer Games 2 is you could combine Summer Games 1 with 2 and just play all the events straight. That was really awesome if I recall correctly. So yeah, let's quit Summer Games. Stu said I liked when Superman blew out the torch. I'm trying to parse what these four different mentally parse what these four different Summer Games 2 I have are. Let's try this one up. Hey Drunky Kong, how are you? Drunky Kong says I remember playing this on Atari 800 XE. That's cool. I had I don't think I had these games for Atari. I did have an Atari 8-bit computer though. Or a few of them. Yeah, I played all these games as I call them, the Epyx games on Commodore. Let's check the world records. Does Ass dominate Summer Games 2 as well? Oh god, he's there again. At least Andreas won sometimes. So we have Ass and Andreas. Andreas, haha. For some reason, I guess it was the combo of 1 and 2 that I had in mind, but I remember there being an enormous number of events. But now I'm looking at this list and it's not that enormous, so I guess I'm thinking of the combo of when you played 1 and 2 together. Alright, so, you know, if I stick to my schedule, I've only got about 15 minutes left, so I'll just play a couple of random events. I remember hating a few of these. I think Equestrian was a pain. Like your freaking horse would just not jump if the conditions were just not perfect, like your speed and everything, and I just found it really annoying to play Equestrian. But the other ones are fun. Kayaking could be frustrating. Let's see, should I adjust the screen a tiny bit? I think we're good. Now, I think in this particular event, you mash the fire button to run and then use the joystick to jump? Or am I thinking of the Javelin? Huh? This is why it's practice, right? Let's go. No, this one he runs by himself. Nope, you use the joystick to jump, I think. Okay. And Stu says the original Summer Games is the only one that never released for IBM PC. Do you mean ever or never? So are you saying they released 2 and everything else, but not 1? Run. Oh, okay, so you have to do a triple jump. You have to do your 3 jumps right at the right moment. Ah. He's very sad that his controller is a useless person. Useless video game player. Okay, we'll get it right this time, man. We'll do it together. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, don't look so dejected. The animation on these characters is pretty impressive. What am I doing wrong? Am I doing it too early or on the third one? So Stu says, I mean never. That's interesting. They did not release the original Summer Games for PC, but they released Summer Games 2, and I guess Winter Games, World Games, California Games. I'm clearly at fault. Are you supposed to press a different direction? That wouldn't surprise me. It's like kind of an arbitrary thing, but it might be like right, left. It rings a bell actually. Right, left. Yep, there we go. It wasn't a good jump probably, but we did not fall. It's good not to fall on pavement. Or so I hear anyway. I can rarely make it through a day without falling on pavement. Okay. Now I know how not to be at fault. I'm probably at fault for many things, many other things. But not for tripping this guy. Yeah, almost 15. Nope, that time he fell. Okay, I think I'll just try to go for one more successful jump, and then I'll move on to a different event. Okay. Yeah, it is right, left. You are correct, Drunky Kong. You have selected no. Then the Commodore spews colored lines at you. Next up is rowing. I think this is one of those basically right-left events. Yeah, your guy, he has the oars and you just move. You know, he pushes and pulls and you move left and right accordingly. Pretty obvious stuff. I haven't played this one in a long time. Okay, 28 on the dot is my final time. It's funny when I can identify something stylistic about this music resembles strongly Temple of Apshai. Kind of that, not the main melody, but the rhythmic part. It sounds a lot like Temple of Apshai, which is also by Epyx. Anyway, let's do this one more time. Let's see if we can beat 28. Adjusting my rhythm slightly. I don't know if this is going to be beneficial or not. I'm trying not to hold it for like a moment when I'm all the way to the left. Is this going to be better or worse? I don't know. It was pretty much exactly the same. I won by 0.1 second, or beat my previous score by 0.1 second. Let's do, I think I'm talking about a particular version I used to play. It was the Temple of Apshai trilogy for Commodore, which was definitely Epyx. I think they kind of just rebuilt it, like they put together the old, like the first 3 games or something, and they revamped all the graphics and the sound or whatever. Alright, so let's try the Javelin. But Stu did say that Temple of Apshai was actually by automated simulation, which is good to know. Oh, he says, I'm just kidding. Automated simulations renamed themselves to Epic. Ah, good to know. It's funny how early in the days of computing, and in video games, there's so many really dry names. I'm talking like really early. They'll be like, they'll call themselves like mechanical simulation designs or something like that. It's like, really? You're gonna like, make people think of fun by naming yourself something like that. But it almost seems like they were inheriting the legacy of tabletop war games like SPI, which stood for, I don't know, like Strategic Puking Incorporated, something like that. Anyway, what do I do here? I'm mashing the button to run, and then doing that. So I think I have to use the joystick to angle my javelin throwing or something. Oh, I gotta do it sooner. Oh, Drunky Kong says left changes throwing angle. Let joystick go to throw. Thank you, Drunky Kong. Alright, at least we got one off this time. We weren't really too close to the edge there, but it's something. 84.62. Okay, can we be 84.62? I think we can. Yeah, we got almost 90. Got Drunky Kong here giving me the tips, so thank you, Drunky Kong. No, way too low. Can I break 60 at least? Yeah! Almost 70. Too early. Okay, let's try to get like, I don't know, 92 or something like that. Nah, it's not going to be 92. Oh. Okay, I think that was pretty good. That might break 92. Yes. Oh, 91.31. My goal was 92, my self-assigned goal, and I landed at 91.31. No. Let's see what you guys are saying. Drunky Conks is the fire button. He retracted his message. He doesn't want me seeing what he wrote. And Stu said you need to make it aerodynamic like in Revenge of the Nerds. Okay, I was close to the edge on that one. At least that's something. Yeah, 95. It's good. It's good. Okay, I'm going to call myself satisfied. And move on to the next. No, not doing equestrian. Actually, I hated high jump as well, if I recall correctly. I hate all of them. Actually, I do hate a lot of them. Not hate, but I find them a little difficult. Fencing, I don't remember how that worked. Cycling, I think with cycling you just move the stick in a circle. Let's do some cycling. That seems pretty mindless, and I'm pretty tired. So I need to conserve my brain cells. Is this the flight of the bumblebee? Yeah, I think it is. That's kind of funny. Just realized I'm muted. In this one, you move in a circle. You move the joystick in a circle. I think you go clockwise, but I guess we'll see. Am I going too fast? What's going on? Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I have to get the feel for it. Now I blew it. I blew the feel. Don't have the feel again. Okay, let's go slow. You gotta go slow at first and then ramp up, I guess. Oh man, this sucked. Ah. Oh no, I blew it again. Oh, okay, let's start slow. Slow, slow, faster, faster, faster. Oh, okay. That was not fun, so I'm just gonna not try again. It's like QWOP, yeah. I don't know why I didn't find that fun. Well, I guess it's just because I sucked, but that's okay. Let's try fencing. I remember kind of finding this one fun, but not really and I'm not gonna say I did bad. I usually did okay, but I don't really like understand what I did to play it well. You have to just creep forward. That's right, you don't actually use the right direction to go forward. It's weird. You have to press the button and a direction, and you kind of go forward. The computer must be from Indiana. Why is that? Hits nullify each other once again. Aha! I'm kind of cornered. Yeah, it says nearing the what, how do you say that word? Peace limit? I guess that means I can't go back any farther at a certain point. Hit a word to droid. The droid got me. I'm not really sure how I can walk forward without just... I have to like thrust and... Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorta. I don't know. Can I disarm him? Like in Nidhogg? I feel like I should be able to make him lose his weapon. Donkey Kong says joystick right and fire button move the fenter to the right. Joystick left and fire move the fenter to the left. Joystick forward and the fire button starts an attack. What's the difference between joystick right and joystick forward? Oh, I mean you mean like up, okay. That's true, Stu. There is no fence here. And also nobody's selling anything. It's not like a fencing post. So right and forward does not make me move forward despite... Sorry, right and button does not make me move to the right despite what it says there. I feel like it should. I feel like I've done it before. But I can only go forward by doing this. Alright, I kind of don't want to play this one. Wait, how do I actually quit without quitting the entire game? I think I have to play it through the whole 2 more minutes. It's quicker to just quit and reload the game. Oops. Alright, well, I guess it is about time to wrap up. Let's do one more event from Summer Games 2. What shall we do, though? Again, I don't want to do equestrian because that one is a pain. Kayaking is definitely very difficult, I remember. I used to be able to manage it, but I doubt I could right now. Let's just give it a try, kayaking. Or we could try high jump. I remember finding that difficult to get right. But let's give it a try. Set the bar as low as possible for now. You can do that. Look, it's I think I could handle that one in real life. Also, any level above the mat, I mean below the mat, I should be able to do. Okay, let's start with 0.6. First attempt, 0.6 meters. What do I do? This? No. This? No. Anything? I can adjust my guy up and down a little bit, but I'm supposed to make him run somehow. And we can jump. Yeah, I did it. It's like jumping onto your bed mattress. It's not even raised up. It's your mattress on the ground. Okay, we're going to go a full 0.9 meters this time. Maybe I'll just hold right. No. Hold left. No. Hold up. Again, you can adjust up and down, but there's something you got to do. Yeah. Yeah, how am I failing? Is it because that's just an automatic fail at these really crappy heights? Okay, I'm gonna pull up the manual just because I want to know what the hell I'm doing. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I will share it with you so you can read along with me. All right, here we go. The high jump. A cheer wells up from the crowd as you approach the high jump bar for your final attempt. Already you have shattered the record. Oh, so what are we worried about? I already won 2.5 meters. Now you are striding toward a bar set even higher. Gather your strength and feel your legs explode as you soar over the bar. The display at the bottom of the screen shows the contestant's name and country and the bar height. The bar begins at the minimum height. If you wish to compete at that height, move the joystick to the right. If not, to the left. If all the players decide not to jump, the bar is raised and the question is asked again. After you accept a bar height, the display will read first attempt, second attempt, or third attempt. You will now be running toward the high jump on your approach. As you make your approach, let me try to get this on the screen for you. As you make your approach, that's the second column here. Move the joystick to control your position and speed. Right is to run faster. Okay, right was correct. I don't know if I'm supposed to hit right repeatedly or just hold it. Forward, which is their way of saying up, to approach closer to the bar. Back to widen the angle of your approach to the bar. Press the fire button to jump. If you do not press the fire button, you will run past the bar. Woo! You may then repeat the attempt without penalty. Push the joystick forward to flip up and over the bar. Right, so you have to jump and then joystick up. Okay. You get 3 attempts to clear each height. 3 successive failures eliminate you. You may refuse a jump even after you have made 1 or 2 attempts at a given height. You will then be able to compete at the next height. The bar height is raised after each round. Okay, that's about it. So I think I failed before because I never hit up. So I never made I never went through the proper form or the proper motions. So even though I was like leaping over, you know, like leaping over a Lego piece on the ground, essentially, I did not have the right form. All right, let's try it at 0.8. So it says to go right to go fast. I guess you just hit right repeatedly? I don't know, I'm not going very fast still. I remember being able to go faster than this. Okay, let's jump, and oh, didn't work. Was I going too slow? Okay, I'm just gonna try holding right. No? Come on. There we go. Failed attempt. Okay. It could just be below, like 1 is auto fail. Ah. Yes, yes, yes. Good jump. I did it. I did it. My guy doesn't look too thrilled though. He's like, okay, I mean, that's pretty, that's not really Olympic level high jumping. Okay, let's go to an Olympic level. 1.5 meters. I wonder what the real athletes do. I'm sure it's a lot higher than that. And I cannot do it. Let's try again at 1.55. I'm not really sure when you're supposed to press the button. I guess I'm pressing it too late. So should I be moving upwards so I'm closer to it? Probably. I guess I'm not going very fast. But it does seem like you have to tap right repeatedly, but kind of hold it for a moment to build up speed. Oh, come on. All right. Go, go. No. Okay, let's go lower. We're going to try for 1.15. He's talking to himself. He's doing Star Trek dialogue or something. Okay, I think I won. Yeah, yeah. $1.25. Woo, woo. Drunky Kong says tap right with steps. Yeah. Oh, am I supposed to like do it in rhythm with his steps? Push the button to start the jump and then push up to jump. Yeah, I kind of got all that, except I wasn't sure about how to tap right. But if you say with the steps, I guess that means I have to get a rhythm. Oh, I'm focusing too much on the feet. Come on. Okay, I did it like when I was at the left edge-ish of the mat, but I guess I have to do it even before that, or it just doesn't register the jump. There we go. And we fell. Yeah, 1.25. Woo. Due to the Mafia guys bankrolling Mark W aren't going to be happy with this outcome. Okay, I think I'm done with this. Let's see. Can we squeeze in one more? I don't know. All right, I'm going to do kayaking. I might live to regret this as, you know, going out with a horrible failure. But I remember this one being very difficult. Okay, let's go. All right, left and right you do. Where am I going? I guess I'm going up. Oh my god. Oh, there's up and down as well. Okay, okay. So you can change your angle by going left and right. Or just paddle by pressing up. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go through the 4. Okay, we're going for number 5. Where's 6? Oh, of course it's over. I have to go through this one in reverse. How do you do that? I guess you gotta, Oh no, don't go back. Oh, good lord. I'm getting penalized now or something. Okay, I'm gonna go up and around this little island thingy. Okay, turn, 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 turn. Wait, which side is my reverse? I'm not even sure. I think it's the dark side. Here we go. Yeah, boy. I'm the world's worst kayaker, but I'm going through every gate, damn it. Donkey Kong says, precursor to tubing. That's kind of fun. I remember that game too. You're right. This is not the most fun one, Stu. You're kind of just struggling to control, and I don't know. I'm gonna complete it though. Not very quickly, but hopefully before midnight. Okay, I think we have no, I don't know how many we have. How many gates? I saw the number 20 at the bottom, so I thought maybe there were 20 gates, but it changed to a 40, so that means something else. Probably how many judges think I should be executed for my poor performance. This one has to go in reverse. Okay, this time we're gonna do better. The reverse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go, oh. Oh, there we go, we're at the end. Get in there, get in there. Get in there, jerk. Alright, we win, sorta. Never like tubing either, said Steve. Okay, so apparently we screwed up 2 of the flags. I knew that I didn't do well, but I didn't know that I actually went through something wrong. Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, folks. So thank you for hanging out with me as I play these ridiculous Olympic games. I had a lot of fun. Winter Games was fun. And what I did, by the way, for you guys who weren't here earlier, I actually kind of, took my time and went through the manual for each event, and I was able to learn things that I never knew before. Then when I kind of switched to summer games, I figured I was kind of, just wanted to play through it quickly, but I don't want to stay up all night, so I did not flip through the manual for all of those. I just checked it out once or twice as needed. But yeah, those games are fun. Those were the Epyx games. At least that's Winter Games, Summer Games 1, and Summer Games 2. There is also California Games, which might be their most well-known one of all, because that was on like everything in like, I don't know, the late 80s or early 90s. It came with the Atari Lynx for what that's worth. World Games is another one that has ridiculous events like caber tossing, if I recall correctly, and sumo wrestling. So maybe I'll play World Games on another stream. Well, that's it for me tonight. And regular schedule is Saturday night gaming at 9:15. Otherwise, next Monday I'll do another episode of Monday Mame. Sometimes I do a surprise stream sometime in between. But thanks for hanging out, Stu and Drunky Kong. and Andy, and anybody else who is not chatting. Vectrexer was chatting earlier. Sorry, this is not Vectrex though, Mr. Vectrexer. And Stu says, I have the California Games VCR board game. I had it as a kid and recently repurchased it. Alright, I'm not going to get into my opinion of VCR games because I gotta go. That's all, guys. Have a good night. Take care.